Ladies and gentlemen, all rise for the RankKing's court.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. It is another Tuesday here in the court with your finest, the Rank King himself. That's me, Austin Morad, alongside Oracle, Vo, Tash, and Noble Knight Greg. We're here, guys, again, and let me add, this is our 40th episode.
Oh, baby!
That's big. That's big. I didn't think we'd get that far into this.
I didn't think we'd get to 10.
No.
We got to 40. Four
Hey,
times my
Forger's
expectation.
here. He said he's alive. He's back.
Hey,
from
I
the
accepted
dead.
your request.
Oh, hey, speaking of 40.
Well, he didn't deserve that. He didn't deserve that.
I'm sorry, I had to play some fun.
I do like that.
I had to
He
play
didn't
some
deserve
fun.
that.
I'm sorry, Forger.
Yes, we're here, guys. Big topic tonight. First, I want to acknowledge one thing. Congratulations to Steve. If you guys did not see the Instagram poll, Steve knows more about cars than me. And also, if that's the case, he also knows more about family than me, which is
He's a big
Big
family
Big
guy.
take.
Big family.
big take. Big family. Big family guy. Dom Toretto smiling up there, man, at Steve there, able to come away with the victory for that one. Honestly, I just think at this point people are voting for the other person.
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
gonna say-
I
I
don't know. There were a lot of comments saying that the original was that's what started everything.
Yeah. I
You
think
had that, number 5 on your list, I believe?
Yeah, it got the
We can
recognition
pull
it
it up.
got from being in the
Pull it
top
up.
5.
and that is true. You were clear on that it deserved to be in the top 5 just because of the fact that it started everything. Although, Moorhead, I will agree with you on the aspect that if you compare the first one to, I consider Fast 5 to be the movie that kind of essentially changed the franchise
Put it on the
altogether.
fucking map. Yeah.
When you compare the two, it's like night and day almost. So I can understand where you're coming from on that one.
That was like the crossroads that led it to what it is today.
You know what?
It's Fast 5.
It's fine, man. New topic, new day.
Mhm.
But is it a new location? We won't know until one of you reads that ad read. So
He's getting so annoyingly good at this that I can't help it because the RankKing's Court is live today from Union Fitness Studios, located on the North Shore of Pittsburgh. Union Fitness is more than a traditional gym. It's a place where you can transform yourself inside and out with a variety of classes based around yoga, fitness, strength, and performance training. At Union Fitness, they believe that it is their duty to hold their clients to a higher standard. They practice what they preach and uphold the values that make Union Fitness the community that it is. Go to unionfitness.com today to sign up for a consultation through Union. There is strength.
I thought you were going to miss that one.
I thought so too.
I didn't think you were paying
You were
attention.
playing around with your shirt or something
Yeah,
while I'm
Austin,
trying to read the
you
ad
see-
read.
You see this shirt I have?
playing
on?
around with the what? This shirt.
You
Whoa. Hey.
You ever
Hey.
see this shirt before?
Hey, whoa.
What?
Hey. Person that really appreciates his personal space would get this shirt. Whoa. Personal space. All right. But yes, if you guys hadn't noticed, we're near the end of July. Literally,
We are.
this
We
is
are.
the last week
There's a couple more days
of
left.
July.
Can confirm that is true.
So, here is the deal.
What is the deal?
Greg's shirt's on his way.
Live.
Ranger.
Live on here.
Live on here.
I don't
Okay.
know, I don't know
Live
where
on
this is
here.
going.
I mean, we are live.
Bo doesn't
technically.
know this, and Greg doesn't know this.
Oh no.
For every shirt that is purchased, I will do one personal food challenge per week.
Oh my god.
And if you think I'm joking with you on that, you don't know how much I can stuff down. So, for every shirt, that's meant to be a double entendre for you. But, yes, for every shirt that is purchased,
from now to the
I will
end.
do, from now until the end of July, I will do one personal food challenge on this show.
All right. You need to clip that.
Oh, we're definitely clipping
And
it.
we have to make sure that's posted tomorrow morning.
Oh yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
All right.
So we only have a couple more days.
We only have a couple more
Look
days.
how nice these shirts are.
They are very,
Yes.
very precious. Also, the back logo on the upper.
What back logo, Greg? This back logo.
That back logo is
Oh,
beautiful
back
right
logo.
there. Look at that. Look at that logo.
It's got the crown and everything.
It's got everything on it. It's perfect.
But yes, today is the 27th. Correct me if I'm wrong, there are 31 days in July.
You are correct.
There are less than 4 days left for you to buy a goddamn RankKing's Court shirt. And if you want to see me be stupid and consume as much food as I possibly can,
Oh, we all want you to be stupid in so many ways.
then get on it, people.
I mean, you eat on the show anyway, so this is like, oh, just
This is literally
now I have a
just
reason
thing.
to eat on the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yes, for each shirt, one food challenge. Get on that, people. And it so happens that I thought of that in preparation for today's show. Because as quirky and as silly written as this show was, tonight we're going to be talking man versus food.
Oh, Adam Richmond, beautiful human being that just somehow just got into the hearts of so many people across this nation. To the point now, I personally think he's a call hero.
I'm just reading this comment right here. Grind Project, I do prefer tacos rather than sausage. I'm just reading that for a second.
Yeah, I
but
just
yes.
saw that too,
Yeah.
Which sausage or tacos?
That's
an
an odd
But-
question to ask, but at least we know the
It was
answer
the
now.
first time this show, not the RankKing's Court, but yes, man versus food. It was the first time really that we had seen a guy go across to different states and just do food challenges. Like just eat food and do food challenges. And not only that, but because it was on I want to say it was a
Travel Channel.
Travel Channel. I don't know why I said Travelocity. That's a freaking
That's like a
pretty sure that's a hotel network.
Travel loss.
Yeah, hotels
It's a
or
book.
flights, something like that.
But yes, for this, man versus food literally had a guy that was not a competitive eater that just went and ate a whole bunch of food and promoted different restaurants, different challenges, to the point where now it seems very routine to go into a store or a restaurant and you see a challenge on the menu. So it'll be very interesting to say the least. But it didn't stop there, obviously, with Richmond, because he went on to coach certain individuals in Man vs. Food Nation.
I'm glad he did, because we all know after some of the challenges that he did, it was probably for the best.
Austin, you have another comment here.
Yeah, I know. I see. Prefer tacos or marshmallows? Well, I would say tacos. I am not doing the chubby bunny thing. That is a whole thing of not. No, I will not do that.
So now,
I'm glad people are starting to get the idea
Yeah.
of, hey, I'll buy a shirt. What kind of challenge can I get him to do? I like that.
pretty much
I
it.
like that.
But yes, let's get into this a little bit, because I'm excited to see what exactly we have in store for us for this challenge. So, the first radical ranking of the evening. Okay, everybody, we are back for the radical ranking. First, how do you guys feel about spice?
Love it. Love it.
Not a huge. My stomach's
Not a huge fan vote?
My stomach's not a huge fan. of it.
It's the weak Votash stomach because I think
Yeah.
everyone in your family has it.
pretty much.
Yeah.
I
It's of anything.
have been a personal fan of spicy food probably since I can remember. So
Please read that comment.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's
Austin.
messed up.
Fantasy expert 69 wants to know: would you be willing to deep throat a chicken tender?
let's stick to the actual process of food challenge.
Wow. Okay.
Not, that's not really a it's not really a challenge, but
It's not a challenge for him.
you wagons. But yes, as 400 points out, the spicier the better. I am a huge spice fan. I've been craving going to actual restaurants and getting their spiciest thing on the menu.
Mhm.
And because when I went to a place in Pittsburgh, Shady Grove, I think it was, and they had a burger that was known as the Diablo burger.
Okay.
Mhm.
And habanero sauce and jalapenos and cream cheese on it.
Oh, that sounds
So-
delicious, actually.
So, I ate it. It wasn't that spicy.
It's probably the cream cheese was probably like tampering it down. I
Probably.
bet. Yeah.
But, not to say it wasn't a great burger, because it was great.
Mhm.
But, in the subject realm of man versus food, you have certain spice challenges that come into play. So let's start off with our number 5, the Great Balls of Fire Challenge.
I remember this one. It was like some pirate restaurant in Portland.
Some pirate restaurant.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. And the only thing that I gotta say about this, Austin, I feel like this one is a lot easier than people make it out to be.
I would think so, Greg. The challenge is simply this: 5 famous habanero cheese fritters. You have to eat all 5, but here's the kicker: there is a salsa that is in the center, and you have to eat the entire thing of salsa.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's what gets it. I don't know. I'm not like the biggest fan of like these certain foods and everything, but we always go into play with food challenges. The spice, it's more or less not about time, but etiquette and how that works. You see different people wear spice gloves. They
Goggles.
have to sign, goggles, have to sign waivers because, you know, the fumes from some of these peppers will make people's nosebleeds. Like, it is... This shit doesn't mess around when it comes to spicy food.
Yeah.
Like, people shouldn't be cooking with this, but they are, and this is why it's getting as crazy as it is.
Well, do you think
But-
that's kind of like a scare tactic too, though?
Oh yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, for sure.
It's like, it's no better than going into a haunted house where they know they can touch you and you have to sign a waiver
Yeah.
Yeah.
for like stuff. So I don't know. Yeah, it's not a crazy thing, but I certainly it's not my type of challenge, to say the least.
This one's though easily the most doable. I feel like.
Oh, between the 5 I have on here? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
No. I this one I feel like almost the majority of people should do, especially because I think habanero stuff now has become so widely used in everyday food now that I don't think it's even that big of a deal.
But it's not as good as our number 4, which I believe was on one of the first episodes of Man vs. Food. Number 4, the 4 Horsemen Burger.
I think I vaguely remember this one. I think this was like it's like San Antonio or something.
100% this might have been like episode 2, because I know the challenge for episode 1 was not this, and this might have been episode 2.
Okay.
Yeah, the play on 4 was interesting with this one, but yeah.
I knew you did that on purpose.
So you have to be 18 to do this because you have to sign a waiver in order to, you know, take it on in the first place. The rules: you have 25 minutes to eat the burger. You are allowed to eat and drink anything except for remedies. Not entirely sure what that means in retrospective, but
Probably like the known stuff that is supposed to calm heat. So I'm assuming milk you
Milk,
can't use. Yeah.
yeah. There are no restroom breaks, sharing, spitting, or double tasting.
That's funny.
So, and when the burger is eaten, if the burger, I should say, because not a lot of people finish it, if the burger is eaten in 25 minutes, there is a 5-minute waiting period with nothing. No milk,
No bathroom.
no water, no bathroom break. Do you guys think you would do this one? Like, for real?
I take one bite and I have to run to the bathroom.
I don't think I would, nah.
So this contains 4 distinct peppers. This contains jalapeno, this contains serrano peppers, it contains habanero sauce, and the dreaded ghost chili pepper.
Oh.
So, call me crazy, I think I might take this one on. It's been quite a while since I've done anything spice related to a challenge, but
there's no way then. If you did this right now, there's no way you do this.
Well, here's the thing that I will give you credit on this,
you don't think I would do this right now?
I don't think you could complete it. I think you could try it.
Austin, here's the thing that I'll give you credit for. With most of the spicy challenges, the issue is there's not like a large quantity of them. So
Right.
I think if you can get past the mental hurdle of it, that's all it is. I mean, aside from, like, you're going to have the pain tolerance aspect of it, but really you're not eating a lot of food with this. It's more normal than anything.
It's realistically how much can your stomach take in terms of a painful experience. Like, it's gonna go on a roller coaster ride, and it's either gonna reach the end or it's gonna burn out. So
Well, also the beginning of it, like your mouth can only take so much heat with that.
that's true.
Mhm.
You know, number 3 on here is a little interesting because I thought it was really cool. Number 3, Bushido's spicy tuna roll challenge.
I would do this one in a heartbeat.
So you say this, Greg? Okay,
I would do this one in a heartbeat.
So here's the thing. If I'm remembering this challenge correctly,
Mm-hmm.
you have an hour
Yep.
to do all 10 spicy rolls. But the problem is that each one, you have to eat one at a time, and each one varies in stages of heat.
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost like a gauntlet
Yes.
every time. You have to eat the first one, and then only to go on to the second one, and then so on and so on and so forth until you reach the final one, which apparently only a few people have been ever able to attempt it.
Yeah.
So
I would still love to do it. I love sushi. So
I was gonna say, is this more or less to your love of sushi?
I love sushi, and I love spicy tuna. So this is like right
But
up
do
my
you
alley.
think this would make you hate sushi?
No, because
No, he's gonna love it.
I'm gonna love it. I love spicy food. I love sushi. No, this is not gonna make me hate it because sushi. There's a number of different kinds that you can still have with it, so it's not gonna make me hate it.
That's true. I was trying to find more of the rules on here, but I couldn't find anything. All I know is that it's an hour, and you have 10 rolls that you have to
and
take.
you have to go a certain way, right? Like 400 said, go hottest first. And work
Yeah,
your way
no,
down.
you have to start
I don't
off with
do
the
that.
least hot, and then
Work your
move
way up.
forward down the line. So,
Makes sense.
so that's an
Nice
interesting.
try at 400, trying to cheat.
Can you imagine though if you did the spiciest one first and you had to tap out like right at the back? They're like, who's gonna eat all these other 9 spicy tuna rolls? You know, waste of money. Number 2, this was funny as hell that I had to put it on here. This is the stupid wings challenge.
This one I remember. Is this the one where like he also had to lick his fingers of all the sauce that was on it after the fact as well?
So with this, I'm gonna read the rules here because when I found out what this was, I damn near it almost pissed myself for how silly these rules are.
Okay.
So number 1, you have a half an hour from the moment the plate is sat at the table.
Okay.
There's no start, there's no go. As soon as that plate hits the table, you start right away. You are not allowed anything to drink or eat other than the stupid wings. Once you start, you also may not leave your table. This is the one that had me laughing internally and externally. You get 1 napkin. 1 singular napkin. Use it wisely.
I love
Should
that.
you finish, you must keep the wings down for the duration of your visit to Caliente. Failure to do so may result in a cleanup fee. So not
There's a
only
cleanup fee.
I believe
so
it.
not only if you like barf, like you have to pay when you barf.
I believe it. Absolutely.
JC4 just comment about the Honda Spurs.
I did not see
He
it.
said
What-
that's how I go about my dating life.
Wow. Oh, I feel
Here's
bad for you.
here's another interesting one. Picking the meat off the bone with anything other than your teeth is cheating.
Oh yeah. No, there was definitely challenges that I remember Adam doing where like he would pick the bones off and then eat it. Like I've seen him do that. Yeah.
Yep, that's a lot of chicken wing challenges. That's what a lot of them will do because they have to require you to like actually bite into it. But yes, Greg, I believe this is the one where he was forced to actually lick the sauce off his fingers.
Right.
Because he couldn't have any sauce on his hands
Yep.
either. Yeah. I don't know about this one, boys. The one napkin rule has me terrified because I just, no matter what, if it's spicy or not, my nose will run when I eat stuff like this. So I'm like just normal buffalo wings at Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm like 5 napkins down before I'm finished.
Mhm.
You get one? Like what? How am I supposed to do that? Like,
That's impressive.
I would assume, and this is where the situation could come in. Depending on what kind of pants you're wearing, should probably be the one where you could also use that as a separate napkin as well.
that's an interesting one.
Yeah.
But
Wear some sweatpants that you're not going to wear again.
Yeah. It says roughly 10% of the people who order the stupid wings actually finish them.
That's better odds than I was expecting.
30 to 40%.
yeah, a lot of the
throw up.
odds, a lot of the odds that I see on some of these are like 400 people will do it and like 10 or 20 will like complete it, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe not, but and then finally our number one. So much I think that this restaurant got such a bad rep for what they did, and I'll explain in a little bit. This is the fire in your hole challenge.
Oh, these guys were assholes. I know exactly which challenge this was. These
So
guys
this-
were such assholes.
Yeah. So this was at 420 Munchie's Cafe, I believe the restaurant was called.
Great name, by
And
the way.
Bo, do you know anything about this?
No, but that name is just hilarious.
Mhm.
Like,
So-
why
well,
would
yeah,
you-
a
why
lot
would
of
you
their
wanna eat
food
anything
is
that's
like
named that?
I think they're one of those restaurants that are open till like 3 a.m. in the morning and serve the college crowd. So like 420 Munchies is probably a decent name that they would have for it. But it was a mystery challenge, number one. So he had no idea what he was walking into.
Right.
It ranged from like there was a giant like sloppy Joe thing that somebody was eating. So he thought it might've been that. He saw some wings. He thought it might've been that. Like a burger with like chili cheese and something else on it. Like there's so much that there was there.
Mm-hmm.
And what ended up happening was, because you can't prepare for that. Like, if you can prepare for like a challenge, like do it. And that means drink lots of water, like stretch your stomach, do your thing. Maybe what I did today, who knows? Hey, I'm
That's
telling
what
you.
you were doing, stretching your stomach
Yeah,
today.
you laugh at me, but that's literally what it does. The drinking of the water stretches the stomach capacity.
That is true. Kobayashi taught us that.
Yep. So
Just taking notes.
that's what Adam Richman had to do a lot of for this season when his levels and everything weren't off the course. But back to the subject of debate, these guys ended up having these wings that Adam had to finish, and the rules seem simple enough. You have 25 minutes to eat 10 wings. Doesn't sound that hard. However, they made one critical error: being pieces of shit.
Oh, they were assholes. They were big assholes.
You normally put like a drop of this extract into the sauce to make it spicy. They used almost half a bottle,
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
knowing that Adam was there, to the point where he ate 2 wings, called it quits, literally was throwing up outside. Like any more, it would have caused him severe damage.
Yeah, and what also is ridiculous about this one too is like, I've read about like how he plans his challenges ahead of time. So like if he knows he's gonna be eating like a lot of stuff, he usually starves himself the day before, stretches out his stomach and stuff. But since he had no idea what was going on, he probably went into it thinking that it was gonna be one of those bigger sandwiches and stuff. So add that to the fact that he was probably starving himself. All of a sudden he gets these extremely hot wings coming into his system and all that. Like his entire body probably went into shock right
Yeah.
there. And it was also the worst like scene that you ever saw on that show.
Yeah,
Like-
it was a rough thing to watch because the guy could barely talk.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was like his eyes were so swollen shut, and like milk was just coming out of his nose and draining. Like, oh,
Could he
okay,
sue
so
them for that? For putting so much
they
on
they
it?
had a discussion. I know that they had a discussion because I know he went back, I think, to this place to challenge. I don't know if it was different ownership or whatever, but he like went back to, I think, take the wings back on, like a redemption challenge or something, so that it seemed fair. So, I don't know, but yeah, it was interesting to say the least. Now, I think I could do at least one of these challenges, like the spice challenges, because I haven't even done Quaker Steak and Lube's like triple atomic challenge, and I've been trying to actually see when I can do that. Maybe that's a video for a day. Maybe I go down to Quaker Steak and Lube with Vo, and he watches me destroy my organs eternally with hot sauce. So
I take the crown.
Yeah. That's how you get them.
You would take shit. That's what you would take. Let's move on to our second radical ranking, gentlemen. All right, guys. So we talked about the top 5 spiciest challenges. Now we're going to get into legitimately the top 5 worst man versus food challenges.
And to be fair, that number 1 on the spicy one should be number 1 on here. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It should be.
Deke said the video's approved if we do that.
Okay, yeah, let's...
That's what we'll do.
The whole-
If we win the T-shirt thing, we'll go to the Quaker Steak.
Brilliant idea.
Hey, there you go.
There we
There
go.
it is. Content.
There you go.
Content.
You want a front row seat to me watch me eat stupidly hot wings? Let's do it.
Yeah.
Wear the crown and everything.
Bring a crowd to cheer you on.
But yes, the worst it can come to mind of spice. It could come to mind of time, quantity. All is on the table for this one, and I want to get number 5 out of the way because it a little bit is what we talked about in our last one. This is the Hellfire Wings Challenge. Greg, this is the one where he has to lick his fingers.
Oh, gotcha.
You want to know how
Okay.
stupid this sounds? Listen here. 10 minutes, 12 wings. Okay? No drinks,
Mhm.
no napkins, and they have to lick their fingers clean. And they have a 5-minute afterburn period.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Fuck that.
Yes.
Like, I'm a spice guy. Fuck that. I would not want any part of that.
Mhm.
This is in San Jose, California, which, oddly enough, hot food galore there. But
Apparently, who would have thought?
so the thing that bugs me about this one is, number 1, quantity versus time. You have 10 minutes to eat 12 wings.
Yeah,
Like,
that-
that's a little.
That's a lot.
That
Under-
alone is a challenge.
Yeah, under a minute per wing is a little messed
Yeah,
up.
and like, you got to get the meat off. Like, it's not a pick and choose thing. Like, if you don't get the meat, it's not counted as an eaten wing.
Right.
So that bugs me sometimes. But like, I don't even think like he was even allowed ranch. I don't even think like he was allowed like any condiments. Like, he literally just had to eat and just die there, basically.
No, but this one he completed though.
He completed it, yeah, but
Yeah.
In the 10 minutes?
Yeah. No, this one he won.
Yeah, because I think at that point, once you first bite into that, you just start rushing.
Mm-hmm.
You're not even tasting for flavor. You're tasting just get the hell out of there. So, and this one, we'll head off to our number 4. We go from hot to cold here. The 5 malt challenge.
See, from the looks of this one, you would think it'd be easy, but it's not.
No.
It is not.
Oh no, it is. No, it is not, Greg. I'm looking up the challenge here real quick. The 5 malt challenge at the Crown Candy Kitchen in St. Louis. So, you have to drink 5 malts or shakes within 30 minutes 30 minutes for 5 shakes.
That's a little too much.
That is too much.
That's too much.
So they must all be ordered at the same time, and they're only free. I'm saying free if you finish them all in 30 minutes. Disqualification occurs if you throw up before you have finished the challenge in the allotted 30 minutes. You can throw up all you want afterwards and will be expected to clean up your mess. You'll also be disqualified if you use the bathroom or go outside at any time during the challenge. You can get up and walk around the inside of the store if you think that will help. It will not, but good luck with that.
It actually says that in there?
That's awesome.
Yes. And no one's allowed to help you drink them. So the problem with this is that Adam thought he was smart and ordered 5 different flavors to kind of change up the...
Yeah.
This was the worst thing that he could have fucking done. Because he went from a coffee one to a caramel to like a peanut butter and all of that swirling around, man. Oh no. And it was like 22 minutes in and they had to cut it, let's just say the least.
Yeah.
They had to cut the camera because he ended up puking.
So what would you recommend then? Would you have just gone 5 of the same flavors then?
I would have went 5 straight vanilla.
Okay.
And I would have been fine because it would have been the same thing going down and I would have been used to it.
All right.
But
No,
changing
you
up
do
that...
half vanilla, half chocolate, have a little twist.
Good.
Or,
Good.
okay, so is the trick then you need to pick 5 of the same flavors altogether? Or is there like a parameter on that? So like for instance, like if I did 5 strawberry, I'd be okay. Probably.
I think if you really like strawberry, I think you'd be fine.
Okay.
I'm not a
If you
person
don't like
that...
strawberry,
But if you
no.
did something like if you did something like 5 mint chocolate chip or something, that's probably where you get into trouble because you get some of the chunks in there.
I would say something just a little like, I mean, these aren't like I don't want to say creamy, but they are like, they're chunky. Like, they're chunky shakes. So I would have gone just straight vanilla and would have been okay with it because I know what that's... You can't put all that in your system.
Yeah. Chunky shakes was Vo's nickname in college.
My chunky shakes bring
such
me
a
on.
great nickname.
I know, right?
Let's move on to our number 3. Something that will make you hate breakfast forever. Number 3, the Hawaiian Mac Daddy.
This looks so cool when I saw this one. And I honestly thought he was going to beat this one because I thought he was smart just doing vanilla and blueberries. I thought that was
Absolutely
so simple.
not.
I thought it was so simple. Because
No.
I knew that the starch was going to play in factor, but in terms of having to pick toppings, I thought those were the easiest ones.
Yeah, what makes up this one, Austin?
So the challenge is you have to eat 3 by 14-inch pancakes with your choice of signature toppings. So altogether it is 5 pounds of pancakes. It doesn't sound generous to me. No.
The picture looks good, though.
The picture looks good, yeah, but you have an hour and a half to eat it.
Which is big, because you usually don't get anything over an hour in
Exactly.
stuff.
But you
That's
know
what
when they do an
Hawaiians
hour and a
are.
half, you know there's something up with it because to have 5 pounds of starch just in your stomach,
Right.
it's one of the worst things to ever experience.
Have you had 5 pounds of starch in your stomach?
I don't think I have. I've had 5 pounds of beef and everything in my stomach, but I don't know if it was starch.
I don't know. I mean, 5 pounds is 5 pounds, so. Yeah.
Half the time I feel like when I use the restroom, I take off 5 pounds. So who the hell knows, man?
Good for you, bud.
I will say, I'm not a huge, contrary to belief, I'm not a big pancake guy to begin with. I'll eat them. It's not like I won't. Like, they're a delicacy of breakfast food that I cherish. But if it's not the first thing that I'm going to. I'm going to have myself a nice, scrambled eggs with bacon.
All right.
Scrambled eggs and waffles.
I was going to
You're a
say,
waffle guy.
I prefer waffles over pancakes.
Oh.
Forager said, I bet you had pounds of beef in your stomach.
Okay, you know what? Lego my ego, motherfucker. Let's move on. Forager's getting in all his licks here.
I mean, he feels disrespected, so I feel like that's probably why.
Deke's a big Hawaiian guy, so he's a fan of that one.
I think the fruit would honestly help with it, but I just don't know if like powdered sugar like with 5 pounds of starch is the greatest thing to do to your stomach. or this one, which I know I won't be able to even attempt. So, number 2, the 15 dozen club.
Oh.
When I was putting the show together, that's what I did. I was like,
Yeah,
no,
listen. So, something about oysters, and I've never had them fried. I bet you they're really good fried. And here's the thing: I've seen people eat oysters with like horseradish and hot sauce and all that stuff. You would think that'd be up my wheelhouse because I like both of those things, but no,
hard pass.
Hard pass on. Yeah.
Deke's passing on this one too.
Yeah, see, so little known belief, I'm allergic to shellfish, so I can't even eat this one. So, but this is a big quantity one that people don't realize. Like,
Yeah.
this is 15 dozen, so that's 180. Like, that's 180 oysters
Right.
that you're eating in what, an hour?
I vaguely remember him doing this challenge. I remember what he would do is he would take his fork and he would just take each one and just completely pound them on top of each other. So he was eating like 6 or 7 at a time.
Yep, that says that you
That
may
doesn't
attempt to
sound
break the
appetizing.
house quantity record by 1 full dozen. I don't know why anybody would want to do that after eating 180 of them to begin with.
Right.
But you can eat them with a fork or use your hands and slurp them. But yeah,
That is a legit thing, yes.
you have to be escorted to the bathroom if you are to use the restroom, which I get. But at the same point, this challenge made, this is when I asked about the spicy tuna, Greg, this challenge made Adam Richman despise oysters.
I believe it.
I don't see any... you have to really love oysters to do this shit. I don't know any good... I mean, comments. Like, I know Derek said he wouldn't do it. Foreigner would... how's your oyster stomach? You feel like you would do this oyster challenge?
Yeah, they said they both like oysters, but this is...
It's too much. Yeah.
It's too much, yeah. But, yeah, he said that Adam couldn't do like this. He couldn't even stare at an oyster for 6 months after this one, so...
I don't blame
I
him.
believe it.
So...
That
Yeah,
picture,
screw that.
picture's gonna haunt me.
Well, it's like you can't even eat them all at once. You have to be brought them, like, 15 at a time.
Right.
So, or a dozen at a time. So, interesting to say the least. But, and now we get to our number 1. Why the hell does Detroit have to do this shit, to be fair? Number 1, the absolutely ridiculous burger.
Yeah, I remember that he had a team of people doing this.
300 people.
Yeah.
300 people.
Yeah.
I got maybe 30. I definitely believe I think it was
There's a
3.
big difference.
There's a 3 in there somewhere. Hold on.
Yeah, because I think
Put
what
3
is...
and a 0 in there somewhere.
Because I think what it was... I think it was like they were expected to eat like 5 pounds a person, so it was like a 150-pound burger. Yeah.
Looks like a birthday cake.
Yeah,
It
is
does.
a 150-pound burger with this is so stupid. Complete with 15 pounds of lettuce, 30 pounds of bacon, and 36 pounds of cheese.
Jeez.
That's incredible.
That's just so stupid. Like what? The burger is so big that it takes 22 hours to make, 3 people to flip it over, and 100 pounds of excess grease,
Oh my god.
to perfect. A team of 41 people. So I don't know where the 3 came from.
I
But,
don't know.
it's so colossal that on an episode of Man vs. Food, a team of 41 people couldn't conquer the
That's
thing
what it was,
in
41.
all 2 hours. 2 hours and over 40 people
Yeah.
to knock down a 150-pound burger.
That's about 3.75 pounds a person, though.
And like he was getting like athletes, wrestlers,
Oh yeah.
like
Guess
roller
how much
derby
this is.
people.
Guess how much it is?
Oh god, I bet it's like. Oh wait, is this one free? I don't know if it is or not.
No.
There was some challenge that like it's so stupid that it's free.
It said it could be all yours for $399.
That's not bad at all.
Still though,
You think about you
I ain't
buy
paying
that,
over
eat it all year
$300
long,
for this.
you're good.
That's not bad at all.
All right, well here's a challenge then. For let's throw it in there. Let's just have all the thoughts from the bench people. Find like 5 people a piece, and let's just order this thing and try to eat it. So
It'll take us a couple years. To finish
Yeah,
that.
I would argue.
let's do the Like hold 2 hours. Hold 2 hours. That'd be interesting. But yeah, those are the by far the top 5 worst men versus food challenges.
Yeah.
And we finally come to probably my favorite part of the whole episode, the great debate. Alrighty, guys. If you'll notice, it simply says food challenge time. We're doing a food challenge for the great debate today. If you hadn't noticed, well, I don't know if Bo showed Greg yet, but the challenge is very simple. You have 20 McNuggets from McDonald's, and the person that finishes the fastest is the winner.
It's definitely gonna be you. Greg's gonna try one.
Greg is
no.
like,
Greg has to eat one.
No.
Greg has to eat every single chicken nugget there, and
No.
then Ray afterward.
No.
So is it just
Absolutely
you
not.
and I
I
doing
think
this?
it's just me and you. Yeah.
Absolutely not. You two, by all means, have fun with this. I will gladly like call it as
Yeah,
you guys
that's a
are
good
going,
idea.
because I think this will be
Oh,
entertaining.
no.
Now wait,
I
now
don't
wait a
think
second.
there's.
I am curious. Do each of you? What did you guys get sauce-wise?
I ran.
Well, so I just said a variety, but apparently a variety doesn't include ranch dressing. So I have right now. I have sweet and sour, honey
Okay.
mustard, and barbecue. But I also have bottled ranch with me.
Oh my
just in
God.
case.
Just in case. Okay, I like that.
I
like.
don't think I'm gonna use. That's gonna be a strategy at first. I think the sauces are gonna help me take it down later
Okay.
as I go along.
I do like the BYOR like facet on your part, bud. That's a good take. Yeah, by the way, make sure you guys actually count to make sure they gave you 20. We don't want any like
I did count.
you counted? Okay.
There are 20 nuggets.
Okay. Okay.
Those ones fell out. I'll use this box.
The other box is 10. There's 20 here. I'm
10
not
and
sure.
10.
Okay. You got 20, bud?
I'm counting now.
All right. Vo's counting real quick just to make sure that they didn't fuck them over.
Yeah, we're good.
You good? All right. Wait. Do you have? Make sure your sauces are open so you don't have to like waste time doing all that shit. Austin, open yours too, just to make sure that there's no like. All right. Cool.
Just squirt the bottle in your mouth. Just deep throat the bottle.
No, oh my God. Now we're just gonna get disgusting on this one.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this.
Oh.
That's a lot of chicken nuggets.
I need Brie in there just to like make sure that there's no tomfoolery going on.
Greg, you gotta eat one nugget while we eat
No.
20.
No.
Okay, so I can't get the ranch.
Oh no, he's at a disadvantage already. No ranch. This might be his downfall.
Am I allowed to take a drink while we do this?
Oh yeah, you can drink. Yeah, you can drink while you're doing this. Yes.
Just dip my nuggets in the iced tea.
If we don't drink, we're gonna freaking choke. Like, let's not be.
Yeah. Do you guys understand like how much salt is like coming and sodium's gonna be in there? You guys are gonna be dying of thirst.
So I'm just gonna open up these sauces and put them in the other container.
All right.
So I
I
got
have
sweet
2
and
ranches,
sour.
that's all I need.
One by one. All right. This is gonna
But
be
just
this is
Let
gonna
me
be
just
a
make sure
very
I'm in
interesting.
I might have to move for camera purposes.
Yeah, I don't want any cheating on there, but I better make sure
see
that
the nuggets.
I see
Everything's
the
okay.
nuggets. I see the nuggets. Yes.
I'm gonna.
I see the nuggets.
Nuggets?
Also, I see the nuggets on both sides too.
Any comments coming in? I'm interested to see what people.
A lot of go Vos on your part, but no one.
Ty said Kraft Ranch. Ooh.
Yeah.
Trying to open up. Get there.
So okay, so real quick, Moorhead.
I'm clipping this. He can't open a bottle of ranch.
Moorhead, are we doing like a time trial to see who can eat 20 the fastest, or is it just the or is it just like is
I
eating
think.
Yeah, what
I
if we
think
don't
it's.
finish?
We're both gonna do it at the same time.
No. So like here, put your phone down. I will take the time on this one. Okay.
Okay. So we're both gonna do it at the same time, and either whoever doesn't eat, like whoever eats it all in the fastest time, is declared the winner, and then if the other person doesn't want to continue, they can just tap out if necessary. So,
All right.
question is Bo gonna fucking tap out to 20 nugs?
We'll see.
All right, so just for the sakes, I have the timer on just for fun because I want to see how fast it takes you guys to get this. There's no like actual time limit on this, okay? Just making sure you're aware.
They've been in my iced tea.
Yeah. All right, so you got your sauces open. Moorhead, you got your sauces open.
Sauces are open. Yeah.
All right. So when I say go, you guys can start. All right. Okay. Are you done?
Just making sure.
All right. Are you?
Deke said to the death. I'm ready.
Are you good? Okay.
I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. And they're off. And they're off. Moorhead is going one at a time on this one. I love the idea of Vo trying to go just full mouth on that.
These are so cold now.
Full mouth on that. Doesn't matter, man. You got to power through on this one. Moorhead's already kind of beating you up on this one. He's just chunking them on through right there. It's at a diligent pace. He's mixing up his sauces right now and all that. You're just going ham with the ranch and all that. I like Moorhead's train of thought by pairing water with it, making sure it's going down smooth and all that. And he's doing rabbit bites on that. You see that? Like the little nibbles on that, making sure they all go down properly right there. You are struggling so bad with this, man. Fucking eat. Let's go. No, I'm not helping you with this. Goddamn, eat.
You need to eat one.
I'm not eating one. You eat your damn 20. Go. All right, Moorhead is just powering through right now. Not even paying attention to what is going on your side right there. He's in the zone, man. He's got a rhythm going.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Moorhead looks like he came to play. He looks like he's hungry. He's pairing his water perfectly. This is gold right here. Moorhead knows what he is doing. You, on the other hand, are just eating for fun. Moorhead's eating to kick your fucking ass. All right.
What?
Like
5 left.
you got
4 left.
on the first box. Come on, let's go. Get a goddamn better pace right here. Come on, you can do this. Moorhead's already powering through right there.
Read the comments.
All right, I'm mixing up the sauces right there. Even Deke's telling you to dip them in water. 400's telling you to go faster. Deke's saying fucking eat. Let's go. Yeah, Morgan.
Making me sick too.
Morgan is disgusted by this, and quite frankly, I don't blame you at all. Keep going. Austin's just powering through right there. Even got like a nice little rhythm going that, making sure the stomach can kind of digest that. All ready to go.
Hey,
I can see it.
Austin, look. Austin.
Oh no, man, he ain't looking. He's in the zone, baby. He is in the zone. Yeah, Moorhead's just powering through right there. He's trying to like get down the last couple bites, like getting in the rhythm. I can see him moving right there.
Trying to do the Kobayashi.
Yeah, Kobayashi, man. That's how it works. You gotta get the stomach going. That's how it works. I see a few more left in that box for Moorhead, but he's at a slow and steady pace. Have you finished your first 10? Have you finished your first 10 at least? Come on, man. Man, you're not even close right there. You still got like 13 more. Let's go.
We'll have to tap out of the first box.
You're gonna tap out after the first box, perhaps?
Maybe, we'll see.
All right, we'll see. But Moorhead still got a steady pace going. I only see a few left in there. Water's pairing very, very nicely, I must say. All right, we're at 2 minutes and 41 seconds right now. This is actually very solid pace, I must say. Bo, you're just kind of munching along right there.
I'm just enjoying it.
You're just enjoying yourself right now. Moorhead.
Did we finish off?
Did you finish? Last bite? Ah! Moorhead.
Jesus Christ.
3 minutes and 2 seconds to eat 20 chicken nuggets, bud.
Disgusting.
I gotta see under the tongue.
Woo!
That was impressive. That was very impressive. 3 minutes and 2 seconds to eat 20 chicken nuggets.
That's gonna hurt later.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will.
Oh.
Yeah.
Finish one.
Bo finished one. That's good. That's a 6-minute pace,
Wait,
basically.
you finished what? Are you still eating, or did you tap out?
I'm tapping out.
No.
I'll save the rest for later. Midnight snack.
Yeah. Bo finished 10 in I want to say like 3 minutes and like maybe 45 seconds. I don't know. But Moorhead, bravo on your part, man. 3 minutes and 2 seconds.
That was impressive.
That was very impressive. I loved the couple things you did. I like that you mixed up the sauces. I like that you kind of shivving a little bit to make sure it digested properly. I like the water adding to it. You were clearly well prepared for this.
He's gonna throw up during the commercial.
More than likely, yes.
Your boy will not puke before the end of this show. I can promise you that much.
All right.
Oh. So, little known fact. I've done a couple food challenges and everything. So.
So we have a pro on our hands.
Yeah, really.
That's not pro. I've done like
You're pro.
3. Let's not be.
I saw you on the hot dog eating contest.
So.
Last 4th of July.
Yeah.
So I thought that wasn't too bad. How did our comment section take? This is disgusting. LOL.
Yeah. Very much in the point that you know, not the most appealing thing that people enjoyed today, but hey, at least they got a show.
Oh, excuse me.
Deke said that's impressive. That was impressive.
It was.
So if I remember correctly, I did a burrito challenge in Virginia because I was down there already, and it was like a 4-pound burrito. You eat that, and like then you have to chug a Dos Equis beer.
Oh.
It was an hour time limit, surprisingly. So
Wow.
but here's the thing: you had to eat the whole burrito and then chug the beer. And I spent 25 minutes on the burrito and another 20 to 25 minutes on the damn beer, just because it was a dark beer, man. Like it was gross.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
That'd be rough.
So yeah, like all that food's just sitting in your stomach, and then they're telling you to top it off with beer. That's
you know what the problem is that I'm still a little hungry. I might have some tacos.
I mean,
left.
Oh my god.
I'm probably just gonna eat the rest of these during the show.
So now you'll have something to expect when you buy our shirts. All profits and everything will go to me eating a bunch of stupid shit for this company.
We're all about content here.
all about
at
content.
RKC.
If you're wondering where you will find these shirts, tftbstore.com. If you don't know where that is, there is always a link on our blog, thoughtsfromthebench.com.
This is how you know we're serious about it, because we've already done one plug at the beginning of the show. We're doing another plug at the middle of the show, and we're probably going to do another one at the end of the show too. So that's
So Derek just said Yin should do the beer chuck now.
I did mine yesterday.
Let's wait a little bit on that one, D. I might do it on Thursday. For 2 beers deep. So that's a silly thing to do now when I'd probably be disqualified. And
I feel like 20 chicken McNuggets sitting in your stomach right now probably isn't the best thing to add a Michelob Ultra to. Although, knowing you, Michelob Ultra is probably in your blood, so I mean it's probably already there when you think about it.
Honestly, at this point. Well, yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that. Like
I'm
I said,
glad you had fun.
I need to do more of like spice challenges. I want to do the. I want to do the. Excuse me. The.
You're gonna be burping.
Gonna happen.
You're gonna be burping a lot. Yeah, I kind of imagine.
With the wing challenge for. What's the wing challenge for the restaurant? The triple atomic. Yeah. Triple atomic for Quaker Steak and Lube. I've been wanting to try that because my friend who's not a spice guy said he got through about 2 and then had to go outside because he was afraid he was going to go into shock.
Yeah, well, that's what sucks is like it originally was just the atomic, and then too many people were beating it, and then they were like, all right, we'll add ghost pepper to it. And now people are like, nope.
Yeah, I'll take it on. I enjoy a little spice. I haven't been getting in a little spice lately, but yeah, let's take a quick commercial break for my lower intestine to slowly deteriorate.
Yeah, your bowels
and we will
need some
be
rest.
right back with our final ranking of the evening.
Let's dive right into sports, as I have strong opinions on that. Which college team could beat a professional team in the same sport right now?
Okay.
There is not a single answer that is better than the LSU Tigers defeating the Cincinnati Bengals.
Even if I know the pitch that's coming, every other part of me is still normal.
That's why it's frustrating for me, Greg.
It's like okay, if I know what something is coming, I know ahead of time, I still have to be able to do the action to get the result that I need.
Okay, so they won 3 games in 10 years with 3 rebuilds.
I don't lose at arguments.
Especially about fast food, so yeah.
You will never walk alone. Guess what? Now you will. Coronavirus.
I barely touch my girlfriend's cat. The most I'd be willing to do is like just kind of put my finger on its forehead and just like.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, with us is Alex Kazor from Steelers Depot.
We are live with Ryan Smith, professional cornhole player in the ACL. Ryan,
what all franchises were you able to work with in the NHL?
With Phoenix, Carolina, and Detroit.
No.
So here is Moorhead's ranking. Moorhead is my cousin. He is the rank king.
Higher
Top 10 extra Power Rangers.
Whoa.
Okay.
This is the top 10 emo songs of the 2000s.
There's only one correct answer for number one. Why is F is for Family better than Futurama when Futurama is like Star Wars for potheads? Like
I know. I think
we have one or two that are mad in the chat.
You're welcome for that.
Okay, we're gonna get banned. Ranking.
You know what's great, besides the fact of 20 chicken nuggets and various dipping sauces just curdling around in your stomach?
What's that?
The fact that we had a fucking commercial just now promoting the greatest fucking shirt to ever glimpse Thoughts from the Bench. The RankKing's Court appreciates you if you would donate 22 credits to purchase one of our shirts. In doing so, Gregory, in doing so, you will get to watch me do stupid eating challenges
Again.
and make you all try to. It's every shirt that gets bought
From now?
From now until the end of July. Each shirt that is purchased means one food challenge for me that I will do. Hopefully without killing myself with this.
Right.
We'll see how it is.
Now, Austin, real quick. These will only be done if we actually win the contest, correct?
Could possibly be, Greg.
I'm just making sure we have that caveat.
We're a little bit behind in the shirt sales, and that's nobody's fault.
No.
But we need to get going here, and I'm about to put my body through just about anything to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Austin, in fairness, we're only behind because too many people want to see Josh get his ass kicked in spelling bee by 4th graders.
I mean, that does sound kind of fun.
Yeah, it is. It is, but we understand.
Combine it all into one and do one massive challenge.
I love it.
Nice. And speaking of challenges, besides us, tftbstore.com. Besides that, purchase a little shirt, win us a fun contest. For 4 days. 4 more days, people. That's all you have.
Just look at these shirts. They're amazing.
They're gorgeous.
They feel great. You can move your arms.
RKC.
3 most dangerous letters in all of Twitch.
So, speaking of challenges, we now end our show with the top 10 best man versus food challenges.
Now, here's my question for this: are these a mix of ones that he won and lost, or are they ones that he actually won?
They could be won or lost, and they don't all have to be by him, Greg.
Oh.
This is where we're getting at. Yep.
Oh,
So,
I like this.
yes.
Okay.
So, literally anytime I watch this show, I mark my GPS. I'm like, okay, this is here, this is here, this is where I need to go if I ever go there.
It's kind of like.
I need to try those ones.
Yeah, you know what? In all seriousness, I get the same feeling with diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Yep.
I get that with both of them, to be honest with you. They just make you feel all warm and good on the inside. I don't know why.
So let's start off with our number 10. The first ever main food challenge on the Man vs. Food episode. This is the Amarillo Steak Challenge.
And this isn't even new for Man vs. Food. Like, this is legendary, apparently.
Yes.
Around
like,
the country.
This, at one point, I mean, this was the first food challenge in episode 1. So if you don't watch the show, if you've been living under a rock for the last how many years, the show starts off where he goes to 2 distinct locations in the area he's in, tries the food, and then goes and takes on the challenge. This was the main challenge, which consists of a 72-ounce steak dinner. 72-ounce steak.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just so you know. Shrimp cocktail, baked potato, a salad with roll and butter.
The butter is probably going to be the kicker on that one.
Yep. 1 hour. That is how long you have to finish this whole thing. And I literally watched this.
One big armadillo.
It really is, yeah.
It was such a interesting thing because he finished in 29 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's when I knew that, okay, we're gonna have something crazy here.
Well,
So,
I mean, if you think about it, that was the very first episode, so like he had to start off strong.
Yep.
Austin, you've seen he's suffering from
feeling
that.
it now.
Austin, have you seen The Great Outdoors with John Candy and Dan Aykroyd?
That sounds familiar. Yeah.
Okay, there was a challenge that they did in that episode, the old 96er.
Okay.
So it was just this random scene where they're at a restaurant and they ask for the old 96er, and they go into the back of like the storage area, and it's just this giant piece of meat that is hanging on a hook. They bring it out to him, bring it out to John Candy. He ends up eating all of it, but but the head chef tells him that he still has to eat the fat and the gristle on it, and then John Candy's character is just terrified out of his mind that he has to continue eating it.
Good God. Yeah. With this, I like steak. I'm a big steak guy. I don't know if I'd be able to finish this honestly in an hour. But the crazy thing is that I knew some good stuff was going to come out of this show because of what I saw in one single scene. He was combining his bites of salad with his steak.
Oh yeah.
He would take like steak or salad on his fork and then cut the steak and then get into the steak and then do it like a steak salad.
Yeah.
And at that point, I'm like, okay, that's pretty damn interesting. Like, this guy knows what he's talking about.
He came prepared.
Oh yeah. You think he could take down a 72-ounce steak, Vo?
Not. Oh, in an hour, probably not.
Okay.
I would try. I'd put up a good fight.
Greg, this one is gonna be. I think this next one is gonna be your favorite.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes. But number 9 is the Guinness Irish Breakfast Challenge.
You had me at hello.
He didn't say hello.
It doesn't matter.
I just came to say hello.
God,
but yes.
And that's a perfect Guinness pint too, I must say.
Does
Greg,
it come with a bear?
No, so before the bear is a signature item of another competitive eater that always goes around. I want to say it's Randy Santel. He's a bodybuilder, and that was his persona logo was I believe it's Zeus or something with the bear. Okay. So if you see the bear in here, that's why for some of these photos, because I tried to find decent photos of the challenge, and they were from a different thing. So the Irish Guinness Breakfast Challenge, the time limit, Greg, for this one, are you ready for this?
Okay.
30 minutes.
Oof.
And it consists of 3 rashers of bacon.
Okay.
4 Irish sausages.
Okay.
3 fried eggs on top of 1 pancake.
Okay.
6 pieces of white and black pudding, or I'm assuming it's just 6 pieces of white bread.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's what that is.
Mm-hmm.
And black pudding, grilled tomatoes, mushrooms, home fries, Irish baked beans, and a few slices of toast. There's also a bowl of few slices of toast. There's also a bowl of freshly chopped fruit.
30 minutes.
I would drink the Guinness and then be on my merry way.
It says if you can finish an optional pint of Guinness, so you don't have to drink the Guinness.
Oh, I would drink the Guinness.
But I think, Greg, you would order this and then drink the Guinness and walk away.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would do. Yes.
400 has to head out. He said, "Great show, guys." Thanks
All
for
right.
watching,
Well,
400.
purchase a shirt and maybe I'll do a food challenge of tacos for you there, fella.
He's got one already, but he needs
Purchase another one.
Yeah.
Right.
Get one for the family.
Oh yeah. And here's some challenges only available on weekends. So can't do
I
it during
believe
the
it.
weekday.
I believe it. This is like probably a Piper's Pub type thing where.
Oh
That's
yeah.
what it sounds
Yeah,
like.
that absolutely does.
But yeah, I knew I had to throw that in there because you're a big Guinness guy. So.
Goddamn right I am.
So let's move on to our number 8. Simply known as the B3 or the Big Badass Burrito Challenge.
I remember this one that he did. He looked like he barely put a dent into the thing.
It's 6 pounds.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Boy.
It's a lot.
It's a 6-pound burrito, and
Yeah.
it's 2 foot long. Honestly, the prize wasn't great on this one because the prize was that he would get his name on the Wall of Fame, obviously, but then he would get unlimited rides on Speed, which was the NASCAR roller coaster that was in Vegas, because this takes place in Vegas.
Mhm.
So this was the funny part, is that they literally had a betting odds thing for him against the burrito.
Badass.
Literally, people were betting, like, I know a guy was like, I got $50 on Adam. I was like, I got $100 on the burrito. And I'm like, why are we betting over this? Why are we betting over food?
Because it's Vegas, man.
Yeah, you bet on everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, the time was interesting for this too, if I remember correctly. I believe that you had to finish it in an hour and a half. I think that's how long it was. I need to double check myself on that, but literally an hour and a half for a 6-pound, 2 foot long burrito. Yeah, within 90 minutes. So I don't know, man. I mean, I've seen what's in it. Like, there's good amount of stuff in this. There's red sauce, there's cheese, both liquid and actual cheese form. There is black olives on top with tomato.
Pass on that
Yeah,
one.
I'm out now.
Yeah, I hate
put olives on.
I hate olives.
All right. So
what? Just saying.
I don't. There's a whole bunch of people out there that are not a big olive fan. I don't know why, but
they're gross.
Yeah, they are.
Yes.
It's a big topic in my household. My dad and I hate them. My mom and my brother love them. So.
I'm a big olive guy, so I don't know what. But for this, I know that in the middle, of course, there is your beans, which I'm pretty sure are pinto, and then like a brisket style like meat that's been smoked for over like a day.
Okay.
So, but yeah, all of that, 6 pounds. And the guy said, I don't know why, the number 6 just got stuck in my head. When he's like, because you're an evil piece of shit, that's why. But I'm a big burrito guy. I don't know. I'm honest, I'm being a little humble on this one. I think I could make a decent dent into it.
Okay.
But I don't think I could finish it in an hour and a half. And here's why, is that as soon as you hit that wall, there's not a point of even trying. Like, because you're just going to make yourself sick at that point. But we move on to our number 7. One that was not completed by Adam Richman, but by the show's new host, Casey. This is the Big Whale Challenge.
Okay. So, oh my God, is that a giant?
Yeah,
bagel?
I'm gonna get to it, Greg. Yeah. So, the Big Whale Challenge is in Philadelphia. Okay. So, it is a let me look. It's Spread Bagelry's Classic Whale Challenge, a 14-pound bagel sandwich consisting of salmon, white fish salad, cream cheese, and veggies.
Look at that thing.
I would probably.
14.
I would
14
attempt this
pounds.
one. I would attempt this one. I love me one of those sandwiches.
As far as I'm aware, I believe it is a team. Is a multiple person challenge.
I could.
It would have to be.
I could attempt this one. I would attempt this one.
I believe that it's a 2 to 3 person challenge. So I mean, if we're not doing anything in Philadelphia, boys.
You don't strike me as a fish person, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like them.
Really?
Yeah.
I like this.
shrimp.
With,
I didn't growing up. Just had salmon the other night for like probably the first time. And it was good.
Yeah. Austin, I think you'd be okay with this.
I think so. I'm a big like they have this all the time as like a breakfast thing.
Yeah.
It's always like a salmon on bagel with cream cheese and
Right,
stuff.
right, yeah.
Herbs. I dig that shit a lot. So.
Yeah.
And especially if it's smoked a little bit. If it's smoked a little bit, I might be even better. But
I mean,
yeah.
Look how happy this guy looks.
Oh, for sure.
Eating this.
But,
That makes you want to eat it.
Yeah, these are the dark days of Man vs. Food that we don't talk about, where Adam Richman wasn't there anymore.
I think that the food was still good though. So
It was, but
it's not the same feeling.
It's not the same.
But one thing that is the same is that I love a good burger.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6, the Eagle Challenge.
Oh, I remember this one. This was the Boston one where he was
I
competing.
believe this was the Boston, New York one. Yes.
Yeah, this is the one where Kevin Youkilis was eating the same restaurant and hazed him for it. Yeah, it was great.
So, I believe that it was 5 pounds of fries and a 5-pound burger that you had to complete. And I don't think there was there might have been a time limit to it, but I think those guys were just trying to see
who could eat the most,
finish it. Yeah, Eagle Deli Challenge. Yeah, so 5 pounds of beef, 20 slices of cheese.
20 slices of cheese.
Mm-hmm.
20 strips of bacon. 5 pounds of fries. 1 deli pickle, so you get your veggies.
At least you get 1 pickle.
Oh my god.
And then you have 1 hour to finish all of that.
Yeah, 10 pounds.
That's 10 pounds of food of one person.
That's crazy.
No one can do that.
Yeah.
No one can do that.
The craziest burger I ever had was at the Bettis Grill. They had a deep fried cheeseburger.
As the bun.
Like, it was a burger, and then the whole burger was just deep fried.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. It was, I ate it before NXT, the one night, I think, or a concert.
Oh.
I was like,
I know that there is a, if you guys remember the regular show at all, which I love that show to death.
Yeah.
There's a commercial where it was the, it was like the Mama Cheesmo's cheeseburger that's stuffed with stuffed cheeseburgers as buns and then deep fried as a stuffed cheeseburger.
That's basically what it was.
Wow.
Even when I ordered it, the guy's like, "You sure you want to eat that?" And I was like, "It's too late now." Like,
of course. Like, what do you mean? I already ordered it. What do you mean?
Yeah, it was amazing, but I don't think I could ever eat it again.
Right.
But yeah, this is one I'm proud to say I would not finish. I think this is more of a competition kind of thing of like who can I finish ahead of than can I finish the whole thing. And that was the punishment, is that the loser would have to wear their opposite shirts and declare the other one better. So Adam ended up losing to Chuck, who was from I believe he was from New York, because Adam is from Adam is from New York and Chuck was from Boston.
Right.
You can tell by Chuck's he's like, I'm from Boston, I'm Chuck. So yeah, he ended up wearing a
interesting
Boston shirt.
Interesting Bostonian accent.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting.
Let's hit our number
not your
5.
best accent.
No.
Yeah, I know. Number 5, one that is close to home, the Stuffaluffagus.
Yeah, this name is amazing. And look how happy he is again. This guy loves his food.
Really?
So this is another one from Casey's part of you, but this was a giant Pittsburgh-style sandwich that he had to finish. And I'm looking it up here just so I can... But yeah, I saw all the stuff that was going into it, and I was just like, this is... Oh yeah, Steel City Sandwiches. That's the restaurant.
Where's this at?
Indiana.
Okay.
In Indiana. So this is a whole loaf of Italian bread.
Okay.
4 meats, fresh cut fries, slaw, and tomatoes. You have 30 minutes. And it says you and a friend. When I watched this, it was him alone. So I'm not sure.
Did he win?
He might have. He might have. Giving it that the difficulty is a 1 star, I'm gonna say no, that he did finish it, but I think that he might have barely finished it because I think they made it a 2-person thing afterward.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So, but yeah, this is a basic like Permani's knockoff challenge, which I wanted to at least include one thing from Pittsburgh in here. So
how kind of you.
Yeah,
we appreciate it.
You get a free T-shirt if you break the record.
Yes, you get what? Free T-shirt, record broken, picture on the wall of fame. You don't get the meal free; you get it half price.
Half price, yeah.
That's lame.
So
yeah, some of these prizes are real lame. Like, why would you even sign up for this?
For the glory.
It's the glory, man. Thank you.
Glory, and you starve yourself for a week.
Basically, yes, yes. Yeah, did you ever? The stuff that Adam Richmond used to do is that he would say that after challenges, before challenges he'd starve himself, and then after he did challenges, he would immediately go on a treadmill for like 8 hours.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, number 4 is one that I think I might attempt just because I love breakfast so much.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Southwestern Exposure Challenge.
Ooh, giant omelets. Okay, I'm all here for that.
So, yes, Greg, this is a 12-egg omelet.
Okay.
12-egg omelet, house-made 3-bean chili, salsa, sour cream, and cheddar cheese. Your choice of veggies or meat chili. So yes, this whole thing is, it's 12 because they give you a mini version. If you could do it in 6 eggs, but to get the glory, you got to get 12 eggs.
For the glory!
And it's $28.
That's not terrible.
For a 12-egg omelet. I don't think it's that bad, personally, like that one. But, yeah, and the chili, I guess, is a brisket chili as well, so that's kind of dope.
Okay.
I've never had a brisket chili, but, yes, I love omelets. I used to, and the funny thing is, I get, like, Mexi-American style omelets all the time, especially with hot sauce, sour cream, guacamole. Like, I load that up, and it doesn't really agree with my stomach afterwards, but
well, I wonder
I love
why.
them more than anything. But how are you guys on omelets? Like, do you prefer
my thing, man.
the omelets?
Oh, omelets are my thing. Like any breakfast place I go to, omelets are the thing I go right towards.
Yeah, see, I'm not a huge breakfast guy.
I played outside. I wasn't a huge breakfast guy.
I played outside, didn't eat breakfast.
Wow.
Woke up, went immediately outside.
Just burned it all away before you even had a chance.
Yeah, the omelets are good. I'm just not a huge breakfast guy.
Gotcha. But yeah, it comes with toast and a whole bunch of other things. And I don't think there was a time limit for this one. I think you just had to finish it. So, which 12 eggs omelet, that's a lot to finish. Like, I would think so. Who knows?
You would think,
so,
yeah.
Number 3. This was similar to the one that I did, and that's why I had to put it on here, that I actually completed. Number 3 is the Gigante Challenge.
Oh, I remember this one. He destroyed this one, actually.
He fucking killed this one.
Yeah.
And this one essentially is a 4-pound burrito with, I believe it's like a brisket barbecue meat and 2 half-pound sides. And he had a half-pound of mac and cheese and a half-pound of banana pudding.
Banana pudding sounds so fucking good.
I think it's a weird thing to have banana pudding on there, but
why not?
Yeah, that is a weird combo.
But he had, I think, an hour to do this one.
Yeah.
And he like finished it in like 20-some minutes. Like he dominated this one. So because before this, he's never won a burrito challenge. Ever. He's lost every single burrito challenge up until this point. And yeah, that was about the same thing as mine. I wonder if they got the idea from that show. I would say that I got to choose my meat and I got to choose my sides. Okay. So Smart Austin decided to go with a pulled pork. Hey, respect the crown. It's like Capri Sun, respect the pouch.
I mean, we respect the crowd. I don't know about the brain, though.
Hey, the brain thought it was a great idea to go with a pulled pork meat, and for one of his sides was coleslaw.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Dip the burrito with the coleslaw, take a bite. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone there, fella. It just sucked that, like, you know, I had the beer that I had to chug afterward. But other than that,
that's the unfortunate part. I agree.
But yeah, so it looks pretty good. I think I would love to do this one. I might take that one down too. I'm not entirely sure. All I know is that I had one of my buddies that was with me there, and he was just like, "What are you doing?" Like, what?
I'm having fun.
Like, they're getting food and everything, and I'm like, I'm gonna do this challenge, and they're like, you know, if you don't do that, you gotta pay for it, right? I'm like, yeah. I mean, yeah. So
I am well aware of what I am signing up for. Yes.
Crazy Austin back then. Let's hit our number 2. It is a team challenge effort and one of my favorites to watch on the show. The 10-pound stuffed pizza challenge.
Where's Josh at when we need him?
Yeah, really.
This one was stuffed with that, because I know there are 2 specific pizza ones with teams that come to mind. There's the stuffed one, and then there's the carnivore challenge. And the carnivore was the more meat-eating one. Like, it had ham, like every basic meat that you can think of, bacon, pepperoni, all this stuff. This one was more like, it had meat and everything, but it was all like more veggie. Like, it was all stuffed in and then coated around. And you had, I think, an hour to do this one. And the crazy thing about this one is that they finished with 1 second.
Yeah, I do remember that. I remember that one, yeah.
So the question is, do Josh and I go and take on this challenge?
I think you have to.
What I remember about this one, and this was smart on their part, they saved the crust for the end, and they got they got a bunch of dipping sauces to like help with it after the fact. Yeah, that was actually kind of smart on their part.
It's like I would. That's a good one, but like sauces or not, that's like 5 some pounds of crust.
Right.
Like, that's terrible to try to finish all that. But hey, I'm looking at you, LSS. Let's do this for real. There's pizza challenges everywhere. Next pizza video, bring your boy. Let's do a challenge for the internet. Let's make worldwide news.
Cool. That's a dangerous time.
Come, Mr. Worldwide.
I want to see this happen now.
Yeah.
It's gotta happen.
That the challenge has been thrown, Josh. I'm just letting you know. And finally, the number 1, I can't even do it, which annoys me, but it had some of the craziest things that I've seen in a food challenge. This is the Kodiak Arrest Challenge.
Oh, this one I remember. He spent like the majority of it like breaking off the crab legs just so he could eat the meat. Yeah.
Yes. So you had king crab legs, reindeer sausage.
Reindeer sausage?
Yeah, they're in Alaska, so.
Yeah.
Let me look up what all is in it real quick. Yeah, the place is Humpy's, which I think is fucking hilarious.
Great name. Great name.
So, it is to eat 7 crab cakes or crab nuggets, 14 inches of reindeer sausage, odd measurement there, but 14 inches, 4 pounds of Alaskan king crab legs with side dishes, and then their famous wild crisp berry ice cream for dessert.
That last one sounds amazing.
Like, and I believe some of the sides include like mashed potatoes and like salad and veggies and all that. But you have an hour to eat all this.
Yeah, this was the most impressive one I remember him doing, because he beat it.
Yeah, he beat it. The crazy thing is that when they started listing all the things, it was like, this is, you have, crab nuggets, king crab, reindeer sausage, 2 sides. I was like, oh, Jesus, guys. Like, and they even self, like, he spent 10 minutes trying to crack the king crab legs. Like,
if you look at their website, the reigning champion ate in 12 minutes and 10 seconds.
Oh my god!
Like, how is that even possible?
You have to take 12 minutes just to like break open the crab leg.
I guarantee he just like
picture on the
smashed his head.
Yeah.
Just smashed his head against it and just like, yeah, I can't imagine that, dude. Like I thought 3 minutes was impressive for 20 nuggets. I'm not.
Austin, any honorable mentions?
There's quite a few, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot that I knew. The carnivore was probably one of them, just because it sucked because his partner didn't get to complete the challenge last time because his partner threw up, and in this one, he ended up throwing up.
Yeah, I remember one.
It's just so much. It's so much like red sauce. I think.
There's two I have soft spots for. One is the kitchen sink one where
the ice cream.
The ice cream one. That one was cool. I don't know why, but I thought that one was great. And then the other one, just because I love the name, the Mount Nachismo challenge.
Oh yeah, the giant pound of nachos.
5 pounds of nachos.
Yeah, 5 pounds of nachos. I mean, the dessert itself that's a 6-pound ice cream dessert. Like that's there's some that I enjoyed, not only for Adam's sake, but I know that Casey's that he did one that was called the Fire and Ice Challenge, that he took habanero ghost chili popcorn that he had to eat, as well as a milkshake, like a giant milkshake. So I don't know why popcorn and milkshake, but I think that was cool as hell because he was able to just kind of just put one back and forth and kind of keep going with it.
I would have just poured the milkshake over the popcorn or something and then just like dealt with it. Yeah.
One else that I enjoyed, the 5 fat guy sandwiches one, if you remember that one, Greg. He went to a grease truck thing in college campus.
Yes, I do remember this one.
Yeah, he had to eat 5 sandwiches that every one of them is different, but they all come with fries.
Yep.
So he had to finish 5 sandwiches in I think 30 minutes.
Yep.
In order to have his own sandwich. And it ranged from like one that had like mozzarella sticks and marinara sauce on it.
Yep.
To he had like the fat cocoa, I think, which was like grilled chicken and cheese and all this other stuff. So I think he gets like a little like, I think I would go like 2-2 and then like a wild card one. I wouldn't go like, because I think he did 2 fat cocos and then varied for other sandwiches. I'm trying to think what else. There's so much.
There are some great ones, honestly. Like Man vs. Food was a great show.
Just something to know of like different areas, like what they bring to the table. I know that.
I was gonna say I vaguely remember for Man vs. Food Nation, he had a guy do like a giant muffalata sandwich.
Yeah. I remember that one. I know that he had to do probably one of my favorite ones that he had to do was the giant Italian feast. You remember that one? He had like 8 pounds of Italian food.
Yes, I do. It was at like Niagara Falls or something.
I think it was Niagara Falls. Yeah, of all fucking places. But yeah, he had 8 pounds of Italian food that he had to take down. I said, "Oh man, I mean, like 8 pounds, holy."
Yeah, that was a lot.
But, I definitely remember Pittsburgh's was the Quaker Steak and Lube.
Yeah, it was the Atomic ones. I think it was the first spicy one that he did. Now that I think about it.
Yep. The other place was a breakfast place, right, Greg?
Where he was.
Permanis?
The original one he did Permanis and then he did DeLuca's.
That's right. Okay. But yeah, so that concludes our episode of Food Galore, and like I said, buy a shirt. You got to see me do a challenge, but that's only if we win. So you got to make it count, people.
We put that caveat in there. Yes.
Buy.
Don't want to be a fool for you.
I mean, I had to do something for our 40th episode to keep us going here, but it still amazes me, right? 40.
Big
40 episodes. 40 minutes. I'm going to have to take a shit after this. 40 minutes.
Yeah, yes.
40. You might not make it till
I might not. 40 minutes left to live.
This might be
the
last time you see the ranking.
Thank you all very much. We're graciously allowing to continue for everything that we're doing. Again, buy a shirt, tftbstore.com, or if you don't know where that is, thoughtsfromthebench.com. Link is up in there, guys. Let's make RankKing's Court the court to fucking dominate.
Jeez.
That's all.
That's aggressive.
We will see you next week, 6:30 for a new topic, new guest, and whatever else comes to play. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Court is adjourned.
Court is adjourned.